Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yes.
You nervous?
Yes.
You shouldn't be. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Specific Chiropractic Center's show number 54. I'm your host, Dr. Mike Merkt. On today's show, we have another guest. Today's guest is none other than my good friend, Rachel, otherwise more famously known in the Lake Country area as the Lake Country Mom. And Rachel, first off, thank you for coming on today's show. It's always a great time to have a guest here and stuff like that.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Rachel's been coming to our office for probably, I think, like 2 months now.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yep.
Probably 2 months, and I'm sure some of you guys who pay attention to her Facebook page or check out her blog know a little bit about her and why she's been coming to us. But anyways, I want you guys to kind of hear what Rachel's experienced and stuff like that. So do you want to tell them a little bit more about
Sure.
your journey and stuff like that?
All right, so I would say for the past couple of years, I've had just chronic headaches every single day, waking up like, oh my gosh, my head hurts, triggered by I have no idea what. I've tried cutting out things and seeing different doctors, different specialties, and took every single medicine. Nothing seems to work. And actually, I ran into Dr. Mike at the beer garden in Hartland
that's
over
right.
the summer.
I forgot about that.
The beginning of the summer, and we were just kind of talking. You know, I knew him through social media and saw his awesome videos that he does, and I was like, oh, you're like a celebrity. And then kind of from there, we got to talking, and I said, I should come see you. You know, I've had these headaches. And he's like, oh, yeah. So he's like, no, really, let me, contact you, and we'll talk about this for real. So, I went home and kind of did some research, looked at his website, and really learned more about than what I knew to begin with. And I was like, okay, this is awesome. So we scheduled an appointment, and I came in, and he really explained, the upper cervical chiropractic care versus just like your whole spine that I've been to in the past. And I told him I went to a chiropractor in the past and lots of bone crushing, and it was scary. And I didn't want to go to begin with as it was, even to that chiropractor, but just because I'm a baby. And even though I work as a nurse part-time, it still just freaked me out. I don't know why. It just did. And it was uncomfortable, the first chiropractor. It was a lot of just, they tilt your head crazy, and I don't know, just made me nervous. So, and I told him my fears, and he's like, it's nothing like that, I assure you. So, so we came in, and he did x-rays, and it was really nice to see what I saw, like my head was kind of cocked, and I was just kind of off kilter. So it was nice coming in, like twice a week for a while now, and it's just been amazing. My headaches have really diminished. They were kind of like almost every day I would have some kind of headache when I woke up. I mean, throughout the day. And then it kind of just went down and down to maybe just like, just a very small headache once a day, and then it would go away to like every couple of days. And now I think it's been like over a week since I've had anything. And even when they're there, it's just very minor, and something, it will just go away with like a Tylenol or just like a little bit of a rest.
Right.
So it's really been life-changing, honestly, and I'm not kidding. And I really do say that. And, he doesn't adjust me every time. He checks to make sure that we have to be adjusted. And I think a lot of, my experience with the other chiropractors, you go in and, there was no kind of x-ray, there was no kind of scan, there was no kind of anything. And they would just adjust you every time just because I had the appointment. And were they fixing anything? I don't know. I mean, I guess I felt something like, oh, okay, that felt good. But, what was the progress? I had no idea. So I kept going, and I didn't know what I was doing and they never explained anything like you did. So he's really good at doing that.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I super appreciate that. Thank you.
So that's really nice. And, he's like a teacher. He really is. And, just with like the community and people that come into his office, he really cares from, big to small, from little kids to the elderly. He really is magical. And that's what I tell people. So he has a big heart. So that's good.
Well, everyone, that really wraps up this week's video. Figured we'd keep it kind of short and sweet and to the point. And as always, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
On the Specific Show. Your first one ever.
My daughter's gonna be jealous.
I know. Cam is gonna be super jealous. I think we're gonna have to do one with Cam in the future because she does some awesome stuff. She makes her own lip balm, makes her own slime. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next week.
Bye.